Hello guys, it's Tuesday and well, now we have more news from Vanguard Overdress. This time we have the reveals for Masanori, I guess. Yeah, the bald guy, which is he's playing Grand Blue, well, the old Grand Blue, and now it's Stoicheia. Um, well, that's the official art of all their units, of his units. And yeah, let's take a look of the for the news. The first news is that they revealed how it's the looks for the arena where they are going to play in the anime, and it's called Merry Go Round. Yeah, that this is the way that it looks during the night, and this is the way that it looks during the afternoon. They also showed the table where they play, and is this one looks like a pale moon scenario or something like that. Um, Moving on, we have the release of the first three starter decks, which are the Dark State one, the Dragon Empire one, and the Cater Sanctuary one. And they will release a special pack for 999 yens. That is like $10 approximately. And yeah, they showed it in their live. It's this one, and also they they revealed these cards starting with the ones they reveal at the start of the week that are Looting Pedal Stomalia, which skill is cost, counterblast 1 and soul plus 1, and this unit gets boost and power plus 5k until end of turn. So it's a grade 2 for Stoicheia that gains boost, and it's a 15k booster. I don't think it's too useful because Stoicheia don't need much boosters. I prefer the other grade 2 that gains 5k when you have 4 or more rear guards. Then the next reveal is the order for Stoicheia, that is a blitz order, so you must play it during your opponent's turn, and it's called Call to the Beast. Yeah, and its skill is choose one of your units and it gets power plus 5k until the end of that battle. If you have 3 or more back row rear guards, it gains plus 15k instead of 5k. So it's a defensive order, and you will usually gain those 15k because the only deck that retires for now is Dragon Empire. Or, well, okay, Brandgate can also retire and put it into his prison, but yeah, so not all the decks have control at the moment. The next card is Platinum Wolf, that is a Keter Sanctuary Grade 1. Its ability is Act, Soul Blast 2, and this unit gains plus 5k until end of turn. Pretty standard, and people are speculating that it's useful for premium, but I don't think so, but never mind. The next card is the Order. It's a grade 3, also for Keter Sanctuary. Its skill is Counterblast 2 to play this card, draw 2 cards, choose one of your units, and it gains 5k until end of turn. To start with the reveals for today, they revealed the grade 1, the main grade 1, and it's a common. So its skill is Vanguard Circle once per turn, cost Soul Blast 1, draw 2 cards, and choose up to 1 order card from your hand. Discard it, and if you did not discard, choose 2 cards from your hand and discard them. So you will see that this deck plays a lot with orders, so you will have to get one in your first hand. The second skill is basically a plus 2k if you activate an order during that turn. and only in rearguard circle. The next card is Black Tears Husk Dragon, which is a grade 2, and his first skill is when the unit is placed on Vanguard circle, choose up to one normal order from your drop and put it into your hand. So the order that you discard last turn, you will recover it with this card. The other skill is Rearguard Circle. If you played an order this turn, this unit gets plus 5k. The next card is the first order that they reveal. It's a grade 1 and it's called Spiritual Body Condensation. The cost is Soul plus 1 and its skill is choose a card with grade equal to 2 or less than your Vanguard from your drop, call it to Rearguard Circle, and that unit gets 5k until end of turn. So it's basically what Grand Blue used to do in the last era. So, but this time in an order. The other order is a grade 3 order, which is called Grief, Despair, and Rejection, and its cost is Control plus 1 to play it. Its skill is if your Vanguard is Mysterious, Rain, Spiritual, Sarga, which is the grade 3, the boss unit, choose 3 of your units and they get plus 10k until end of turn. So it's basically a 10k to the front row because it's what you want to do usually. At least you want to pump a unique column, but that's not usually the case. Okay, moving on. The last reveal was Mysterious Rain Spiritualist Sorga, the main unit with Persona Right. Its skill is Vanguard Circle. When you will play a normal order, either of the 2 that I mentioned before, you can bind a normal order with a different card name from your drop. So if you play the grade 1, you can bind the grade 3, and if you play the grade 3, you can bind the grade 1 from drop. And you perform Alchemagic, that is that you combine both effects. They explain that you must activate an order from your hand, then bind the order that is in your drop, and pay the cost of the one in your hand first, then the one that you bound, and resolve them in that order. So it allows you to play orders from drop if they have different names from the one that you're playing from hand. The other skill is Vanguard Circle, cost Control plus 1, and choose a card from your drop zone and call it to Rearguard Circle. Yeah, basically Grand Blue skill for superior calling, and it's once per turn. Yeah, those are order reveals. Then they also showed the next reveals for next week, and they are the one for Dark States that looks like Dark Irregulars or something like that. Yeah, it looks like an SG guy. The other it's for Keter Sanctuary, and it looks like Genesis or OTT, but we will see what kind of playstyle both have. Probably the first one will play with Soul, and the second one we don't know yet. I guess she will play with Soul as well, since it's in the same image as this guy. But I hope it's like an OTT playstyle, because I used to play OTT in the last era and G era as well. Yeah, I want to play OTT and again. So yeah, those were all the reveals, all the news, and please, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and leave a like, and also a comment about what you think of these cards and what you expect to see with these 2 new units. They also revealed the new Sentinels, but there's not much difference. It's only a free Sentinel, since you don't have to discard a card to activate its perfect guard.
but it only works if you have one card in your hand. So if it's your last card, it will activate for basically for free. And yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.